I've been playing Minecraft and I'm trying to make this little. It's not a little island. It's pretty massive. I'm trying to basically get rid of all the dirt and make it like volcanic, like rock kind of, using like a bunch of dark blocks and lava and magma cubes.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna make a Star Wars battle, like above it, and but it's just fucking, dude. It's taking so long, and like, luckily I have this add-on that I can break a 3x3, so break 9 blocks at one time, or this would be taking so long to just get deep slate.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be worth it though. It's gonna look dank. I'm gonna try and make my own little Tatooine as well in the mesa.
Damn it, Bobby.
Gonna build a Razor Crest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've done it before, brother.
I'm
I
gonna
did it with
build.
Monkey.
I'm gonna build Mando's planet. It's like, oh, hold on, that's
Mandalore.
really hard. Just a bunch of rubble.
It's just make it straight out of glass. Literally how it is. Fuck the Empire for doing that shit.
God damn it, Bobby. The hell are they at? Nope, nope. I quit now. Fuck was that shit?
Oh.
Yeah, I know I get my shit renews Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So literally perfect.
Yeah, I got an email about renewing mine. I need
Renewing?
to.
Really? I thought you got yours. Still thought you had a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't. I got it like the middle of July, after my birthday, I think.
Well, you know, if you need to use a day, I got you because you know, got
Yeah.
me. Just gotta let me know. Kind of the beginning, because you know how my dad is.
I thought he stopped wanting to get from there.
Bro, I already told you he's gonna change. I think I did at least, so he's gonna change his mind again. He
That's
asked me
like my
today.
mind when he's like, I'm gonna stop smoking. Alright, dude.
He asked me today. He's like, "Do we have days?" I was like, "Nah." He said, "I thought you said it reset to 6." I said, "I thought it did, but remember I said it didn't reset to the 8th." But
Mine's, I think, the 17th.
I might be doing recreational real soon. Putting that out too. I think it said Cleveland knows what I looked up. Said like literally like a week maybe.
Oh, well. I don't think yours till September. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel too when it becomes rec.
I told my dad if they have like a thing where it's like a dollar joint, I'm buying it. Just like make a video on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna get pre-rolls too, and I'm gonna open them bitches up. I forgot to tell you this the other day. Other day I went to go play basketball with my dad, and I'm like, I haven't played in a while, and I freshly smoked one, like,
And
so I
what?
was baked. I freshly smoked one. So I was baked, and like, I don't know, for me at least, like when I'm really high and the sun is beating on me, it's like 10 times more. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just gone.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and he looks me dead in my face, right? And he goes, "Dude, my left testicle hangs
What?
down so much
What
lower
the?
than the right one."
What the fuck? The fuck? Hold on. What
I
the?
was, and hey, Cleo, that's my wallet. Let go of that. Hold on.
What the hell,
Let
brother?
go. And I was like, I just look at him, and I was like, all right. And he goes, and you know, it's getting sticky season, so it's really not good. I was like, man, I so bad. I'm like, why are you telling me this? But I was like, man, a couple more years, that shit gonna be dragging on the ground.
Oh,
Bro, it was so random.
I bet.
Bro, imagine your dad just went out in the garage and said that to you.
I will probably have questions.
You're gonna attack my phone? Okay, go somewhere. Your first question would be, can I see?
No, whoa, man. Fuck. What?
What?
Come on.
Oh. Why did I go this way? Why did I go this way? Why am I stupid and why am I gray? Do you believe in gray marriage?
You.
Nice.
You believe in great marriage?
Yeah. It's colorless though.
Hmm.
Man, why is my cat retarded?
I don't know.
Like I'm getting PTSD from when Ed was younger. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. But go. Cleo, do you believe in gray marriage? She's issues. Sometime I do hugs. Not hard ones. Yeah, jump up there so I can just push back down to the ground. It's got a hot dog. Yeah, throw it on the ground.
Fuck you.
Come here. Sometimes I fuck rugs, not hard ones. Yeah, I just like rugs. Nope. Don't you dare. There you go. Yeah. Cleorphus. Dude, I know she can talk to me. She's. Hey, hey, hey! You trying to get my pizza? Why are you trying to get my pizza? Pez. What do I look like? If I want to eat chocolate, eat Tums. All depends on the dispenser you get though, right, Cleo? Oh, now I can't hear you because you just ear grape me and now you're quiet. Oh my god. Pogba. Pogba. Lay down, Pogba. Lay down, 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 lay down. Yeah, get the remote. Just don't call anyone, please. Bro, also, today at work, uh, this guest was like, do you guys have a phone I can use? I need to call, I need to call my wife because my phone died and I forgot what we need to get. She knows. And, this older lady goes, yeah, here, use this. And it was like some dusty ass landline that's never been turned on in like years. And they were like, what? And she's like, no, we don't have a phone. But it was funny that she handed the landline. I mean, yeah, but we can't make phone calls for you. Like my physical phone? I mean, yeah, you can, but you're not supposed to. What? If you're having a heart attack, you're gonna be passed out. Before me. Sometimes I fuck rugs. Just hard ones. The ones that scrape your dick off.
Oh, hold up.
The ones that are like, you know them like wool, or no, them like steel wool balls that like you to clean dishes with?
Yeah.
Like that texture.
No, not Norwood. Here.
Then why did
Harrison.
you say yeah?
What? No, I was said yeah to that. I was
You were talking to Mr. Garrison? Oh my bad.
gonna see the thing. 25% off Colorado. Hey, brother.
Pear in a pear tree.
Ah, Gary P. Gary P. Yeah,
Dab.
think,
Just did.
need one. Like Ravens.
What, Mr. Cutout?
I need a dab because my cravings dabs are like a dab vape. It's like the perfect high. It's like I can't just keep smoking and I like not feel like too high. Like flower makes me like flower gives me no matter if it's a sativa. Actually, that's a lie. Some sativas actually do make me talkative and energized, but like uh most flower I smoke it like is even if it's a sativa it acts like an indica. So like I get tired or like eventually like pass out if I smoke too much. But like vapes are different. Like I don't condone this, but like I could vape and drive perfectly fine.
Yeah. Are you saying you like the vape high more than flower?
Depends. Like, bro, I can't say too much. It's hard to say, but like, I will say I like a vape pipe for certain things,
When you're in
situations,
public?
at work,
Oh.
or like driving. I mean, not driving.
Yeah, you can't say that either.
I don't have a vape. It's all right.
We're talking about
Coil.
CBD, Delta 9, Delta 8.
Sorry, blew the coil anyway. But like, yeah, I like that for like travel slash uh like society, social, should I say? But like when it comes to flower, man, if I was like, if I was to smoke like a, say even just one hit and then go to talk to somebody like that I work with, I'd be like, I'd be a total different person. But like a vape
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to
hits
do
me
that either.
different. Like a vape, or I don't know, like this is what I'll say. I think a dab is like a pure form of like weed because
Yeah.
it'd be like basically this. Like I'm not saying I don't know if it's actually possible at all, but like say tobacco had a thing where you could squeeze, which is probably is a thing, but you could
Ew.
squeeze all the like juice out of tobacco and make a vape, right?
Yeah.
Uh, it's like that's how I think of uh, like a
The
dab
dab pen.
though. Like it's like a pure, it's like the pure form of the shit. Like the like the flower basically gives you a different buzz. Like obviously it depends if you see it CBD or THC, but like gives you a different buzz. But like a
For legal
dab,
purposes, though, here
like
we're talking about CBD.
like if I was to say a dab, like well, we live in a legal state, so you could argue that with YouTube, technically. Um, a dab is like a pure form of it. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like so it'd be like saying it's like saying, oh, you smoke a cigarette, right? You get that instant buzz, right? If you were to smoke, you never smoked, and you were to smoke a whole cigarette, you'd get a terrible buzz, right? But if
Yeah.
you were to never smoke and you were to take a fucking what do they call it? Like a chew, like a tobacco chew, or like
Yeah.
what's the name for them? A pouch. Like
Yeah.
you would be way higher. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like no matter what you say, even smoking cigarettes, it's still considered a high. It's just not considered same high. It's just like saying
Yeah.
when you smoke weed versus if you were to take medication because, say, an injury or something, that if that high or that whatever is different, it's still high. Even people that are taking medications for an injury, you're still getting a high because there's no pain. You're taking that, but like I'm saying, like all of that is the same thing. You're still getting a high, a buzz, whatever you want to call it. You know, just like saying you're buzzing off a beer, you're high off a beer actually because it's alcohol that's making you,
Yeah.
buzz. Even though technically it's like a high. No matter what, it's
I
still a high.
I know personally I wouldn't be able to uh talk to someone off like straight off flower or like at work. I mean, talk to someone at work straight off flower or even the dab pen. Cause for me, the dab pen makes me feel like I'm dreaming. Like it puts me in like a weird state
It
where
just
I don't like it.
I think
personally.
like I've smoked so much pins, especially when we bought them a lot, where it's like I don't even think that plays into it really, but like certain like I will say certain brands like if I had like there's a brand that I had where I could go, oh, look, I could go anywhere and smoke this and be fine talking to somebody, but like the sour diesel cart that I had, I most likely I couldn't, you know, I wouldn't want to hit that and then like have to talk to somebody if you
Yeah,
know what I mean, talk to somebody, you know, whatever, like in that situation, like unless it's like at my house, but like
yeah,
like certain it depends on what it is. Like the one cart that I had was like I'll say this, all bud, weed names, whatever, gives you different type of buzz. So like some will energize you, some will like make you talkative, some will like get rid of anxiety, some will make you tired and shit. It's like they all give you
yeah,
something different. So like you find that one is like, okay, well, if we're actually professional, if I was to constantly get this, it should give me the same feeling, and it does. It's like find that, strain or anything. Even CBD can make you feel a certain like way, like because I remember one of the strains or something I got one time was like, yeah, this is like 20% THC, but they're like it had like 5 or 6% CBD, and I remember smoking it. It was like, damn, like I actually feel like I could, you know, go anywhere and be like, oh, okay, talk to anybody and shit. Most of the time
yeah,
when I smoke, I don't have that feeling where, or I'd want to go to a convention or something and talk to people. Like if I was to go to a convention, I was too high, I wouldn't want to talk to anybody off at anything. But like this one strain or this one thing, like actually makes you want to like talk or communicate, you know. But some stuff doesn't like do that, and it sucks. Like it's good when you find that specific thing, like I said, the L orange is what I was like saying that I could smoke that and just like have a conversation with somebody, no problem. But like I said, if it was a sour diesel, I wouldn't want to do that unless I was like by myself.
yeah. I was thinking this. And I think it's not a toxic trait, but it is like something that I do. It's like I want to be fucking baked in public, but then when I am baked in public, I'm like, man, fuck this. Like I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to. Like I feel like I ruined my time,
Yeah,
so I
that's
just
why I
don't want to
said
talk to anyone.
you gotta find that right strain. Like like I
I
was
think
saying,
gelato is like great for that, but
like
flower
the
wise, not pen.
I found certain pens like I could smoke like disposables are usually lower on THC. I don't know why, but no matter what, they're usually lower. So like I could smoke that and socialize. But like the one that I got recently, like I'll say L Orange from place by my house. That shit was perfect. Like for socializing,
Yeah,
like hit it one or two times. You got like 15 minutes, and then go in. You'd be perfectly fine. The only thing that sucks is no matter what with smoking, I get like this. I don't know if you do. Even if I find that perfect thing, I'd be like, I'll still get to the point where like I get anxious, where
yeah,
I don't know how to describe it, but like I'll be like talking to somebody, but I'll be like in my head, like, am I actually doing this right now? Am I too high? Like,
yeah,
like that's what I'll get like, and I hate that. But it's worked out so far. So if it really was that type of thing and that something like happened, I'd be like, okay, well, well, I fucked up. But if it didn't, then I'm like, I know I'm here. So like, since nothing happened, it's like when find that perfect thing that helps you out. It's like, okay, well, I could smoke this, and I know that I'm not like gonna trip out actually because I did it and it didn't do anything. It can
Yeah, that's like I was thinking about this like recently too. Is I feel like I get more anxious and paranoid when I smoke. Like I know the paranoia is like part of it, but not like it's. I thought it was supposed to help with anxiety, so I want to find strains that like won't make me anxious. Cause like my hands get clammy and shit, and I'm just like, man, like why am I so anxious right now? Hello? Did you say you'll be right back?
I was taking a piss. Sorry.
Did you hear what I said though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. I will say this. You're gonna hate this, but it's also true. If you find like now this is me, it could be different for you, but if you find like a say now only reason I'm gonna say this is because this is the only way to truly do something without someone really noticing. Get my drift. Um, you'd have to. It obviously has to be like dab related, and you got to think of it like this: like when someone hits a dab cart, like right, like say you're chilling at your friend's house, right? You're going, you hit it, and then you hit it again or something, right? You don't go hit it one time, that's it. Like especially if it's
Yeah.
like your first time, and you're like, oh, I'm say you're smoking shit,
I
you're
bet
gonna
if
hit
you
that one
only
more.
smoked carts and never smoked flower, it probably hits you different.
I'll say this: if you find this is for me, it could be different for you, but like a cart that has somewhat like of a CBD in it, basically. Like it could be 80% THC, 70% THC, anything, long as it's a higher THC, obviously. But if you find something that has CBD in it, I think CBD honestly helps the anxiety part. I can't say that for a fact because I don't know if the L Orange cart that I had and the other carts actually had CBD in them. But
Yeah.
I'll say, I know the sour diesel one that I have doesn't. It has CBG, which is another thing that I think actually helps with anxiety and like public situations. But like, I think in my case, if you have something that's like can be high as fucking THC, doesn't matter. It has somewhat like at least 1 to 2% CBD, even higher than that. But even say the THC is high, but it's like higher than that, then like it'll help out even better, in my opinion. Now, I don't know if it's the same for you because you
Yeah.
say dab cards make you feel dreamy, and I don't
But like
get the same feeling.
it's like it's hard to explain. It's like the same feeling I get when I remember when I was talking about like when I take a nap before work and I feel like I'm there. It's
Yeah.
like that feeling where like I feel like I'm there but I'm like out of it and I'm like not fully there and it feels like I'm dreaming. But
Bro,
I will say too, the L Orange cart and the Sour Diesel cart, I do like those because when you hit those, it's not like super painful on the throat and like
yeah,
it like
but
the dab feels like it's like dry and it feels weird
the
like
sour
hitting a
diesel,
cart.
like I agree, like where you say it's not harsh on the throat. I will say this: the sour diesel cart that I had when it was fucking working, like you hit that shit, and it was like you like don't even hit a lot, and it made you cough. But it didn't hurt your throat. It made you cough
Yeah.
because it was like high potency in my opinion. But the L Orange was a little like the L Orange was a disposable, so no matter what, it didn't make you
And
cough because it's like it's on a limit. Even the vape, even 5 watts is probably higher than one of those pins, is what I'll say.
even when I was like already high and then I was coming down, I would hit those carts, or I would hit the L orange one and it would like boost back up.
Yeah,
And I
I think they do. I think
but
it hurts
I
like
also
good booster.
wish that there was a dab or something like they would probably have to add a bunch of shit to it, so I don't know if I would really want this, but like how a vape tastes like a blue raspberry vape,
Yeah.
how it's super strong in flavor. That's what I want out of a cart, and I just don't get that. I'm like,
I'm the type of person that's like where a company could be like, hey, there's if we do like obviously when I say this, I don't mean like harsh chemicals, but I mean like maybe like say they have to add they're like, hey, we have to add these artificial flavorings if you want it to taste like this. I'd be like, man, if you can get it to taste, say for instance, like a blue raspberry slushy and it's called blue raspberry slushy, bro, I'm sorry, but I do not care. If it tastes like that, gets me high, it's even better. Like, yeah, it has artificial flavoring, which people hate, but if you list it, it's not like it's a big deal. If you list
yeah,
as a thing, people know it's there. So like, they complain, that's not your problem. It's their problem because
yeah,
they see it listed and they do that for certain shit. Like all the shit you buy, obviously, medical wise, has a QR code or whatever. You can look it up and see, what has gone into it. So no matter what, you
yeah,
can do that. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if people wanted to like add certain shit to make it taste like this or add certain whatever, especially if it's a dab, it's like I give you the go ahead. Like you could have two things too. You could be like, this one is this vape without this. This one is this vape with this. And it's like I would try both, and like if the one without it tasted like half as much, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy the half as much just because even though it's only half as much, it's like it still tastes half as much as good, and it doesn't have that extra chemical shit. But like, say it didn't, I'd be like, I don't care. I'm gonna buy that extra chemical shit because, or whatever you want to say, artificial flavoring, because it's so different than fucking buying any kind of vape. All these vapes, like flavor-wise, how it, almost tastes dead on the flavor, at least at first. It's the same way. So it's like if you guys are adding
yeah,
a flavor, it's no different than a vape. In fact, it's probably less because most of it's dab and then you add flavoring. Like it's gonna be less. So it's like
Now,
unless you're
I want to
smoking.
ask you something. I remember asking you this before, but I forget. And if you honestly don't remember it either, then that's fine. But what are your like honest opinions of the Dopest Yola's THCA brand?
Honest opinion, I can't really give one. I never I did smoke a joint, and I would say like I would say I got high, but I would consider it I consider it like a cart. And when I say a cart, I mean like a cart that say I'm like talkative off of. When I say that also it
Yeah,
means that it was not that strong. It was more, I'd
yeah,
say, CBD or like it definitely got me.
It was a little bit stronger than
Buzzing,
CBD, but
but I wouldn't say. I'd say like how it said it was 20, whatever. I think it was like 28 or I don't remember. I'm gonna say it was between 22 and
let's see. I got
30%.
the package right here.
Huh?
I got the package on me still.
Well, I know it was between 20 and some, like 30 something percent THC at least, which would mean it would be less percentage, like three. It'd be, I think the range is between 5 to 30% less. So if it's like 28% DHCA, then it's anywhere from 26 to 24 or 23% THC, technically.
Yeah, it's this product contains greater than 0.3% Delta 9 THC
Yeah, but
and is
what's the
compliant with the
THCA?
industrial.
If
I'll
it,
say it on here.
bro, what? It doesn't say it? Hold up. Because what I see, then that, I don't know. But
But it
technically,
does say
then,
premium indoor THCA flower.
yeah, I'm gonna say, I know it was between that. So technically, the THC percentage would be like 20 something. It'd still be above 20. I know that for a fact. And it, I would say, in my opinion, dope as yellows. Like, in my opinion, I wouldn't buy. Now, I've heard other YouTubers saying that there's other THCA companies that are selling shit that are actually like more legit, and legit is used loosely, I will say, because I don't know what the fuck's going on, with the loophole, and random
Yeah.
companies going, oh, here, buy these gummies and buy this, and like, these gummies will fuck you up more than recreational. It's like, if you're claiming that, then I don't know what's in that. I don't trust it. I'm sorry, but I don't trust that shit. It's fucking me up more than fucking legal. Like, y'all put some synthetic shit in there at that point, like,
Yeah.
if 40
That that's
milligrams of THC will like get me like good, at least especially because it's supposed to last a while. If 40 milligrams is get me good, dude, I don't want something that fuck me up that I don't even know what the fuck it is.
yeah. I think before I do want to give my opinion on the dopest stuff, but I think what's it's kind of it's not funny. It's just weird how people will be like, you could straight up legit be like, yeah, I'll smoke anything that's fucking like, say you're going off percentage, 16%, right? It's like all I smoke is 16%. That shit's good for me. People
Yeah,
will be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You need to smoke more. Like, why?
no,
If it's like, if it works for that person, why are you so worried about it? Like,
bro, let them build
just
a
let,
tolerance. Like, bro, if you tell them to go to hard shit, they're just gonna build a tolerance faster, and then they're gonna have to buy shit that's
or like
expensive
freak
just
out so
because of
much and
percentage.
not like want to smoke.
Uh, yeah, but think of it as this though, like, hey, uh, hey, you should buy this. This shit's strong. Smoke this, you'll be high. It's like, all right, let me build a tolerance. Then, well, they wouldn't say that, but say they build a tolerance, build a tolerance, they build a tolerance, and then now, because a lot of companies, for anything to deal with that situation, they go, this shit says it's 35%, so we're gonna charge you $60 for a 2.8, and it's like that person's gonna go broke. Let them build their tolerance with 16%, and then
Yeah.
20%, and then 25 and 30. It's like let them work their way up, not just go, hey, smoke crack, basically.
Yeah. It's there's like a lot of people that like gatekeep shit for no reason. You're just like, it's really like really bad on Twitter. Like with the weed side of Twitter is like,
I will
oh
say
my
this,
god, like
like I understand going. hey man, like say you smoke 16% shit, but like I bring over weed and it's like fucking, whatever percentage, like way higher, something like
Yeah.
super strong. But like I'm not gonna be like that person where like don't hit that. No, I'm gonna be like hit that because like even if you're smoking this, it's like if you smoke this, you're gonna be like, nah, I'm cool, and you wouldn't want to smoke for a while, right? And you still smoke your 16% shit because that obviously fucked you up. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
basically don't smoke anything strong ever. Of course, I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying, hey, force this person to smoke
Yeah, you
20
have to,
something,
like, you don't have to
30%.
smoke the strongest.
Yeah, like build your like. I'm not saying obviously force yourself to build a tolerance either. Like, if you smoke 16% shit for a year and it's good for you, then smoke it. Like, obviously, no matter what, you're gonna build a tolerance at some point because it's like it's the same as eating. Like, if you're eating, like when you're a kid, you're eating so little, and then all of a sudden you build tolerance, you eat a little bit more, or you work out, whatever.
Yeah.
You you don't like as you grow bigger, you eat more. Obviously, as you grow, should I say older, not bigger. As you grow older in age, you eat more as an adult, as versus a kid. It's like you grew a tolerance. It's like, yeah, of course you could technically stick to eating as much as you ate as a kid, but you're gonna malnourished and shit. Like you're gonna build a tolerance no matter what. If you were to say eat very little as a kid and then eat as much as a normal kid would eat as an adult, and you were like, you know,
Bro, he
uh,
is going, dude.
somewhat
He is
captured to
yapping.
whatever, of course, eating as much, in that situation, it's like, okay, yeah, of course, eating. Fuck it, never mind. Pointless, whatever. Here. But still, you're gonna
I
build a
understand what you're
tolerance.
saying.
You're gonna build a tolerance period. So even if you stick with 16%, you're still eventually gonna go to 17, then 18, and then most likely you're not gonna go 17, 18. You're gonna go 16, maybe 20, then 24. It's gonna take a while still, but you're gonna build a tolerance, but don't force somebody. Like, but also, I will say, you can smoke some shit and it'd be like, this is 30%, and be like, nah. And then you could smoke
Yeah.
some shit and
Nah, yeah.
17 and be like, oh my God. Like, I experienced that with 14% shit. Like, I will also say, I think they're breaking down more on it, but like, it also depends on the harvest state. Like, if it's this year, it's like, okay, it's gonna be decent, but like, still, like, even the shit that I got uh, last time, I think it said January, but it wasn't jarred till like the third month of the year or whatever,
Yeah.
March. Um,
I feel like that's worse.
but like, it was still, that's what I'm saying, it was still sticky, and like, you pulled it apart, and it's like, whatever, but like, and they're cracking down on that more because a lot of times you be getting the shit like say Savvy. Last time I got Savvy's brand, they had two that said they were new. Like I think they both said January and then or said January. I don't remember, but like one of them was dry shit, and then the other one that like I think the only one that was like decent wasn't as dry, and I think it was your date. It's like as y'all can tell, like y'all need to start like getting rid of shit once that like in my opinion, if that shit is 3 months old, like I don't want that shit. Like it needs to
Yeah.
be. It needs to be. You know what? I'll let it be 3 months old. But once it
I
gets to
don't think
four,
I
it's
think
like nah.
6 months is what they would probably do.
Yeah, that's what it seems like they're starting to do. Cause like the last one I bought was January, and I'm like, I think Uh, let's see, there's 12 months, so I think it should be 4 months. Once it reaches 4 months, that shit needs to be thrown away because 444, so it'd be like
Or we're
four
just
for every
thrown for
12.
like legit $20.
Yeah, or yeah, like say you have a half of that shit and it was listed as 80, it should be $40. Be half that at least. Like I'm not trying to
Yeah.
fucking buy shit that's crusty as shit and say, oh yeah, it's this percentage because it's tested like this on the thing. Because obviously they retest their shit once it gets to a certain date. And it's like, bro, that shit is crusty. I don't care if it tests for this percentage because I think in a lot of the shit for Bud, it goes off of like the reflection and shit. I don't exactly know how they test Bud because there's two ways, and I've seen one goes off like the crystallization shit, the reflection and shit. I don't know how to word it because I don't exactly know how it's done, but like something like that, and it's not fully trustworthy because it could be 6 months old and be like super crystal lit, like nice looking
Yeah.
and shit, but it's ass. Like that's why I think it should be 4 months. Like so, if it reaches 4 months old, that shit should be thrown out. It's basically 3 months. It says 3 months. It's like it gets older than that. It's telling you can get some of these other brands. It's like for it being January, I was like, which is 6 months, but I was still like, damn, this is better than seeing something that says fucking uh November of 2023. I'm like, god damn, it's what, 8
Or
months old?
fucking July 2023.
Yeah, that's even worse.
August. Now, my opinion on the Dope as Yellow THCA, I think it's the same thing you said. Like it's a little stronger than CBD,
I think
but
if
I
it
want to
if you
know if
don't smoke and you buy it, it'll work. I'll say that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that too. But I wonder if like Yola really smokes that only.
Nah, bro, he has THCA that he sells, but he also has legit shit that he sells in shops. So like he has the actual license, so I'm pretty sure to sell.
So
So technically, so technically, I think he's smoking his legit shit. I guess if you want to call it, I bet it's still even the shit that he has. That's actual. If you want to call it legit, it's still the same shit probably because the THCA is picked a little bit early, like not,
yeah,
but not exactly much early, but a little bit early. But the thing that doesn't make sense is because once you burn the THCA, it turns into THC. And it's like, okay, well, if it's picked early, what does that mean though? Like, how is it 28% THCA and it's like it's picked early? Like, if you picked it later, you trying to say that that strain would have been like 30 something percent? Like, cause I find bullshit in that. I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Like, I trust bro, and I'm like, I'm not saying that the shit ain't legit. I mean, we
I'm not
smoke
saying he's a
shit.
bad person or anything for promoting it. I'm just not fucking with it.
I'll say this: if you smoke like, say, regular cheap shit, or like even not necessarily cheap shit, but like low percentage, like 17%, looks fire, because I don't think percentage matters on technically how it looks. It could be 14% and look like the best shit in the world.
And
Um,
hold on, and it would also be a $50 ounce. So I mean, that's kind of bang for your buck.
what?
Most uh, brands that sell THCA is
Oh,
$50 ounces.
I think his is way more than that, I'll tell you that. But
That's what I'm
his
looking
also
for.
has flavor, technically. So I'm not gonna say all the other brands don't have flavor either, though. So, but I don't know. Like if I was to, like, I wouldn't order his shit because it takes so long. Then it's like it's a constant buy. I just go off of one of these other fucking websites that are probably selling the same thing. But like, if you don't have a medical license or somehow got disapproved and like if you don't buy
If you get
any
disapproved,
shit,
I want to know what the fuck you said.
so if you don't buy any shit off like the street or whatever, or somehow, I don't know, somewhere, go somewhere, and you basically don't smoke technically a whole lot, and you wanted to get a little high, I'd say yeah, this would be perfect. Like buy a half ounce and like it'll last you. It'll like it'll definitely get you high, but it won't get you.
Baked.
Yeah, like it won't get you where it's like, oh, yeah, I'm soloing this joint right now. Fucking 3 hits in, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually like a little high now. Versus, oh, I smoked the whole thing. Now I'm finally feeling it kick in. I'm definitely high, but like it's not kicking.
Yeah.
Bad to
I'm
say
picking
that
up what you're
because
putting down.
it is 12:30, so I'm gonna hop off, sir.
Alright, brethren.
See you later.
Bye. And we actually got a lot of this done. We're gonna keep doing it. I'm trying to see if I can get an overall look of what we got done. So yeah, we're gonna cover all this and all of that over there. It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna keep working on it off camera, obviously, because I do not want to spend too many episodes doing this. I'm gonna move on to the actual fun building stuff and the Star Wars stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for that. And then behind me in that mesa, we're gonna do some more Star Wars stuff back there. Um, so yeah. But